What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we're checking out a brand new game, the new Tales from the Borderlands. And this is not the Telltale game, this is from Gearbox. So I'm curious to see how they do an episodic game. So let's give me a minute to share this out and get everything set up, and we'll get started. Hey, what's up, AP? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a pretty good weekend. I'm just sharing this out and we'll get started. Did Softbat show up last night? If she did, I didn't see her. She might have ghosted. I'm not sure if she subbed or not. Alright, I think we're good to go. Hope you're having a good night so far. What are my extras? Oh, I had to work all day myself. Wasn't anything too special. Alright, looks like there's 5 episodes, just like the Telltale games. I hope the old characters show up. I was kind of hoping it would be a continuation of their story, but it's not. I didn't get into the main Borderlands games, but I really like the Tales from the Borderlands, because it's more of a story-driven. At least the first one was. I really don't know anything about this one. I'm hoping it's story-driven.
Think you've seen it all, huh?
Let me know if you can see and hear everything all right.
There is to know about vault hunters, bandits, corporations, and nobody loser types? Well, you don't know Skag Diddley. Take Promethea, for example. A civilized place, as far as planetary-sized piles of excrement go. A planet still recovering from its war with the Malawan Corporation. The rival Atlas Corporation is in bad shape. Reese Strongfork, the big-shot CEO with the regrettable mustache, is scrambling. He's on the cusp
He asks that every stream. Hey, you gotta know, right?
He's not the only one. And into this pressure cooker steps Dr. Anuradha Dar, genius inventor, socially awkward, do-gooder type. She works for Atlas, been tinkering with a big, award-winning idea. Her brother, Octavio Wallace Dar, Meridian City's most well-known man, at least in his own mind. He's convinced his big
so far I don't know any of these
just
people.
around the corner. And Fran Miskowitz, purveyor of Reese Strongfork's favorite Frogurt flavor. She's hoping for a big insurance payout after that regrettable
Hey, what's up, Chad? How you doing, brother?
incident. So, you're probably asking
Hope you had a
yourself,
pretty good week.
what
We're finally
makes
getting
these
all of
trees
that
so
bad weather that you were
special?
getting the other day.
And the answer is nothing.
It's been cold, rainy, and windy and snowy all day.
You're free now. Go. Go. Be free. Run. Run.
Morning.
What? I mean, good morning.
Seriously. Again?
Yep. Another busy day. Work, work, work. Am I right?
I don't know what those were. They look like mutated monkeys. Look like half monkey, half cat.
By channeling the iridium's energy through a multiphasic refraction lens.
You're getting more rain. We had rain today. It's going to be turning into snow by tomorrow. The temperature's just like plummeted.
Maybe not the wings thing, which is so cool, but crucially, the ability to manipulate an object safely through space-time.
I heard it's going to be a really cold winter though, so like across most of the U.S.
For totally scientific reasons, I swear. And I'm so close to replicating the signature move of my all-time favorite siren, Lilith. R.I.P.
Pong.
Your partner in science.
Anu.
As I was saying,
You've been indoors mostly. The wind is very cold. I don't blame you.
Vis-a-vis offering a non-lethal resolution, my device could also change the.
Yeah, it's pretty common to get sick from weather change around here, but in Colorado, the weather can go from 70 to 40 within the span of,
Imagine
a couple of
a
hours.
way for people to solve their problems without killing each other.
I literally can't.
I just have to figure out how to actually bring back the objects.
Yeah, you can wake up in shorts and a t-shirt this time of year and have to, go put on a jacket and pants by the end of the day.
Interdepartmental demonstration scheduled for 2 weeks from today. Dr. Anuradha Dar, signing off.
Oh, snap. 2 weeks? Really? It's going to be ready by then? You always seem so hesitant to put a timeline on this bad boy, so 2 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sort of hoping setting the goal will force me to meet the goal,
Oh yeah, that's definitely how that works. So.
All I've got to do is just figure out the next step. That's it. There's got to be something I'm missing.
Figure it out with like your intuition or with your tech goggles.
I would like to think both.
Maybe start with the tech goggles though. There's a button on the side. You have.
Okay, goggles. Let's try a diagnostic. So, for starters, I should probably put an actual power source in there, huh?
You needed the goggles for that.
Now, where did I put that iridium ore?
Definitely has a different feel from the Telltale games.
It'd be great if you found that iridium shard because you're the only person who knows where it is.
Would a clearer-headed Anu have stored the iridium in here before calling it a night? I don't know why I ever thought
That's like a
Japanese
cat and monkey
translator was a good
with horns or
idea.
something.
It worked, sure, but it turns out all they want to do is fornicate and fling feces. What a waste of time.
I bet
You
those
know,
things have like a
being
bigger part in the
absent-minded,
story.
messy, and disorganized are signs of a genius. Oh.
Huh. Now that I look at the Japaman translator with fresh eyes, I realize I may have made a miscalculation in the translation matrix. For all I know, they could have been spouting philosophy. Fong, do you happen to have the iridium ore in your pocket?
What? No, of course not. Why would I keep iridium in my pocket?
Your pocket just seems full.
Oh, don't get cheeky with me, boss. Not unless you mean it.
What? No.
That was funny.
I remember you securing it a while ago. You said, I'll definitely remember where it is.
And would a clearer-headed Anu remember the code to her safe for once?
There we go. Oh. I totally missed that code. Started playing Crisis 3. Nice. How is it?
We put in an IT
Did you
ticket
play
for this?
or did you play the first
Have you
two?
tried turning it off and on again?
What? That's impossible.
Just try the combination again, I guess.
Why does this lock
Oh, I
always
thought I
jam?
punched that in.
Didn't we put in an IT ticket
Trying
for
to play
this?
Crisis 1 and you can't. Is that on a
Have you tried
PlayStation
turning
Store?
it off and on again?
Or PlayStation Now or whatever?
What? That's impossible.
Just try the combination again, I guess.
There we go. You enjoyed the first two games. Nice. I don't think I've ever played any of the trilogy. I've seen them. I've had the opportunity to play them. I just haven't checked them out. What's the main story of them?
Better grab some money for lunch while I've got this bad boy unlocked.
Did you say lunch? You buying?
You got it before all the PlayStation nonsense came out. Gotcha. I did that with the Uncharted games and still never really played them. Well, the trilogy anyway. The fourth one came out and I got that one free.
Now, if it were me, I'd have it on my desk. Line of sight at all times. But that's just me.
You stopped an alien invasion using nanos. Okay, that actually sounds familiar. I get that one confused with Dead Space. Because I never played Dead Space either, but I've kind of always wanted to.
My trusty tools. So much potential for science in these simple implements. And what's that? Oh, Anu, really? Got you.
Left the rare and incredibly
Second game has a
expensive ore
pandemic from the
inside
alien
toolbox
spores. That
again,
sounds
didn't
actually
you?
pretty cool.
Maybe.
And since they're older games, they're, simpler. Which is definitely a lot fun to do sometimes. Hey, what's up, Sniper? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you. Find the sweet spot.
Yep.
That was weird.
I love that hum. It's like it's singing.
Yeah, how's everything going with you, Sniper? Hope you're having a pretty good day so far.
Like a song of the future. A better future with less bloodshed. Where we use innovation and technology to help people and protect life, not casually destroy it as a matter of course. Like, oh, you know.
I know, like profit-focused warmongers with no moral compass beyond the almighty dollar.
Exactly.
AKA Atlas's motto.
I'm doing okay, Sniper.
No cruelty, no killing, no compromise.
You're a revolutionary, boss.
Working all the time. They do got the coolest robots in
Not
this
that
game,
kind of
or in this
revolutionary to me,
franchise.
Don't worry.
I won't. Revolution's
I like the
gonna
loader
be
bot
a
from the first
30%
one.
Increase in market share. Good for business. In fact, the only thing better for business than revolutions are the vicious campaigns of suppression by the ruling elite that inexorably follow.
Timmy, that's reprehensible.
It is?
Yes,
I didn't mean to say that.
I'm reprehensible?
you are if profiting off suffering excites you.
Oh. I'm learning so much today.
Right. Anyway, are you here for something in particular, Timmy?
I did play Half-Life 2 back in the day. That was like almost a requirement if you had an OG like Xbox.
To inquire why our company's test subjects are somehow liberated.
I'm sorry. Test subjects?
The Jabbers.
Liberated.
Correct. Your comprehension level is impeccable. You should have no trouble explaining why the Jabbers are loose. Again. They're currently running amok down the laboratory hallways. The janitorial staff is prepping for what I like to call go jabber grabber time.
All right, it was me. You got it. I did it. I let the jobbers go.
Yes, we know. I apologize if my tone was misleadingly chipper instead of appropriately accusatory.
Wait, what?
If it's any consolation, the footage from this instant was captured at a much more flattering angle than the footage of you releasing the Jabbers those other times.
I made it very clear that I will not condone experimenting on live animals on this ship.
It was in that memo she sent out.
It was a mission statement.
Well, now that we've got that straightened out. Ah, Dr. Dar, you have an update to your calendar incoming. It's an appointment with Mr. Strongfork.
Oh, I can check my schedule to see.
I was kind of hoping the old guys show up at some point. The guys from the other
What is it
game, Tales from the
regarding?
Borderlands.
It's a reprimand session for Mr. Strongfork to reprimand you.
Oh,
Wait,
How many chapters are there? There's 5 episodes. So it's like a 5-episode
good
series.
luck.
I know the first one had like some of the best intros of video games ever. Thinking about looking into a Steam Deck for a holiday gift. I don't know enough about them to give you an opinion on them. They look kind of cool.
What's up, Octavio? Oh, Nedster! School's out already? Hey, Papa Girardi! I can smell your space calzones from here!
Ah, thanks. I need a new name for them.
Might also need to stop.
Yeah, I couldn't recommend or non-recommend a Steam Deck. I don't know too much about them.
I know.
Miss Johnson! Did you get a cybernetic leg? That thing's straight fire.
That's cool.
Jesse! How's it hanging, dude?
You know, Octavio, it's a brand new day, filled with endless possibilities and excitement.
Sounds like it. New Ecodex, who dis?
Okay, so but it is still pretty pricey, isn't it? A Steam Deck? They're like $300-400. I know they're up there with like a Nintendo Switch.
Wanna head to Paco's for tacos?
Ooh, do they come in my favorite flavor?
Please don't say
Free!
you're such a mooch. I'll see you there.
Octavio,
God, jeez!
I anticipated your arrival and have been waiting in a location that would not obstruct others.
Stop. Looming, Louis. You're always looming.
Yeah, the Steam Deck is portable. It's like a little
I'm not
thing.
looming.
I think it's kind of like a Switch.
No, this, what you're doing right here, this is definitely looming.
Okay, it is about
Notice my
$400.
last year?
That's pretty good to get all the games that are on
say so.
Steam. To have access to all those.
I acquired the publication you requested.
Come on, come on. Ah!
Your biometrics read extreme disappointment.
It's Forge's super successful Dirty 30. It lists the planet's most promising, innovative entrepreneurs, and I'm not on it. Again!
If I didn't have to buy a car, I might be interested in investing in a Steam Deck. That sounds kind of cool.
I survived Malawan's invasion. And I like to think that my social influence has kept the city together after the war left it in damn near ruins.
No would have been a more succinct answer.
Look, I'm working on it.
Why? This list is merely the opinion of other humans. You should not value it. As a machine, I find this accolade pointless to strive for.
Even if I didn't care, everyone else does, which makes it important. It's my only hope of breaking into the business world.
Seeking the approval of others seldom leads to happiness.
How would you know? You're an assassination bot.
Trained in how to hurt people.
What does that have to do with...
You seek outside approval because you hate yourself. Perhaps you are disappointed.
I like
But
the
look on
assassin
bright
bot.
side.
He's cool.
Many of these celebrated humans have contracts on their heads.
He reminds me of like
Edward, for example,
HK-47
has
from
numerous bounties on his life, but no assassination
Knights of the Old
was
Republic.
He is rich and important enough that he never has to leave his home.
Even kinda
or do
looks like him.
anything for himself. You, however, are not on this list. You're anonymous, unrecognized, a nobody. This is beneficial for your survival.
But not beneficial for my image. I mean, all the best business people have probably at least killed someone to succeed. Something to warrant a bounty anyway. I'm doing whatever it takes to maintain appearances. Come on, if there was a list of all the best assassination bots, wouldn't you want to be on it?
No.
I poured my heart and soul, confide my lifelong ambition to be on this list.
Which one are you planning on getting, Chad?
All superior robot on me.
But I am a superior robot. I have killed 963 people. You have killed no one.
You'd have pretty much unlimited games if you got one of those.
It's
Or
not
at
that
least
I
access to
couldn't
unlimited
kill.
games.
I could, if that's what it took.
Despite your erratic behavior today, I am in need of your assistance.
Sorry, I'm busy networking, innovating, shaking hands. After Malawan killed nearly half the merchants in the city, we've all needed to make new contacts.
This would be an actual job, with money. Your various business concepts like financing, marketing, public appeal.
Kidding! I'm not busy. Totally pranked you. You just got Octavio.
Interesting phrasing. Perhaps I'll adopt that.
Well, that's...
Oh, that's
kind of
pretty cool.
my thing, but...
Now, on to business.
Yeah, well, for
You will aid me
almost
as you
$400, yeah, I guess it kind of
confirm
better,
the names of
though.
my targets before I shoot 2 ion slugs into their brain. You know how to talk. You have a mouth. You will prove exceptional.
Meet some new people, develop some street cred. This could be good for business!
That's the spirit. And let's not forget the aforementioned money.
Whatever it takes to get my business off the ground.
Do you actually have an idea for your business?
Tons! A few. I'm working on it!
Son of a skag-kissing rat ass!
Congratulations, Francine Miskowitz. It has been 90 days since your last uncontrolled outburst of rage.
All right. Let's make it to 91.
Uh-oh.
Not today, door. And that wasn't rage, sponsor bot. It was thinking
Sponsor
outside the
bot, that's
box.
cool.
A lot of anger outside your box.
Let's get to work.
Take pride in your ability to maintain a positive attitude, even though a Malawan space laser decimated your Frogercha and subsequently reduced its Acronet galaxy.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate it, brother. Hope everything's well with you today. Hope you're having a good day.
Thank you, sponsor bot.
Sadly, all I do is work all the time now. I don't have time for much else. Like, I haven't watched anything. I haven't
Thank you, sponsor bot.
haven't been able to like support other like streams and stuff. I just work
Money comes in, this place
and try to find ways to get to work because I don't have a car now, which really sucks.
Warning, do not think about your malfunctioning TDR appliances, for which you still owe the TDR Corporation 600,000 galactic credits.
Yeah, it is, man. It really is
Do
work.
not think about the fact that these machines are also licensed from TDR and thus cannot be sold.
As soon as the insurance fella approves my claim to fix this place up, I'll have TDR paid back quicker than a reload.
I'm sure. Yeah, we do have city bus transportation, but it's not efficient
Thanks
for my
reaching out,
needs.
sponsor bot. You're my rock.
It's a bad metaphor.
The only solution I have is to get a car because I'm way too like independent. I can't rely on other people to get me to work or call cabs all the time, which is what I've been doing. And that stuff it's no bueno.
My new Slaughter-O-Matic combat vegetable knife slices artichokes as easily as arteries.
We're not open yet. And lore. How's business treating you, handsome?
Not bad.
I've never tried Lyft or Uber. I don't know how much cheaper it is.
It's bullets.
The cabs can be hit or miss. I got a cab the other day and they took me the way I normally go to work. And then I had to take one this morning, and the lady started to like drift and go down a different street, and I'm like, nope, I'm paying for this ride. You're gonna go the way I want you to go. I was like, I want you to go straight this way and then make a left. It should be, we'll get there within about 5-10 minutes, and avoid all those stoplights, which is what she was wanting to get, was all the stoplights to rack up the bill.
I'll have you know I'm in my prime. Physically, financially.
Sexually. Hey, could you add some poison to this real quick?
The last Lyft you had charged you extra. See, yeah, I've never gone with Lyft or Uber, and I don't know if I'd trust it.
Shut up and drink your coffee, you old pervert.
Thanks for this, by the by.
Samesies. Uh-oh. Looks like the morning rush has arrived. I'm outie.
They'll do that if you don't know where you're going. If you're like, they're used to picking people up drunk at like on a Saturday night, so they could just zigzag through the different streets and get you home, and you're gonna pay whatever because you're wasted. But on like a Sunday morning when you're stone cold sober and like on the way to work, like I'm paying attention to that meter, and they start it at $6 the second they show up at your house. Ooh, I think I messed up. What is that, piss ice cream? That looks disgusting. Hey, thanks, Diaper Ice. Appreciate it, brother. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Wow, this is mediocre.
You
can live stream from the stream deck. Dude, that's kind of cool. That's definitely worth it then.
Welcome to Mr. Strongfork's office. Please make yourself comfortable while I inform him of your presence.
You've got to be kidding me. One more thing goes wrong.
Just apologize for the jabbers. Won't happen again, sir. You cannot lose this job. My idea is a paradigm shift. One that could help Atlas beat the competition. Yeah, that sounds great. Convincing. Job saving, right?
Timmy, tell Dr. Dar I'll see her now.
Dr. Dar?
Unfriggin' believable!
Reese, holy shit, there he is. The cool CEO, not me. I was wondering if they were going to show up in this game.
Mr. Strongfork, is everything all right? Because I can come back if...
No, everything's
Fuck
fine.
yeah, that's awesome.
I just got outbid again on an ultra-rare Zero Voltlanders figurine. Again.
Good old Reese. This is a sequel.
It's an investment, you know.
I did not know.
Forget it.
I didn't know anything about this.
Just
That's awesome.
Come on in. Have a seat. Thanks for coming up on such short notice, but I figured I ought to just set a meeting as quickly as possible so we can touch base on the issue of you keep releasing jabbers on the ship! Again! You've got to stop doing that. And also, we're in space. We're all contained animals up here, Dr. Dar.
Honestly, sir, I think this has all just been one big misunderstanding.
Oh, yeah? Crazy. Let's just get this all sorted out then. So silly of me. Yikes.
I think it's the same voice guy doing Reese too.
Again?
No. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. You cost me a fortune. Do you have any idea? Any? I have guys in
So the robot acting as his chair.
Giant
Hey, what's up, fans? Tonight, welcome to the stream.
Than you wasted on freeing animals from their cages.
Hope everything's going well with you, brother.
Oh my God, the iridium ore.
I think I remember you from like Ronnie Hayes' Discord, right?
That you had been using that iridium ore to make.
Welcome to the channel. Hope all is well.
Or patent or eat. I wouldn't care, but now that is a pretty interesting little gun there, huh? Look at it, all gun-shaped.
This is no gun, Mr. Strongfolk. This is my device.
Okay.
This device is going to achieve something no one ever has. Something no one has come close to. Replicating the powers of a siren with the pull of a trigger.
Now that's a pitch.
You can drop your Discord in the link if you wanted to,
I'm serious.
AP.
This is exciting. The Cold Fusion Robot guys, they give a fun presentation, but it's always, you know, a little much.
With power like this, we can save the world.
Which one?
All of them.
Now that's a lot of markets to have shares of. Okay, decent pitch. I give it a C-. Enough to not get you fired. Yet. So, I'm gonna need a demonstration to see what this adorable little game changer of yours can do.
Absolutely, sir. If you have space in your schedule in 2 weeks' time.
Now? I meant now. There's no time like the present, right? So, present!
But I haven't...
I want to see where the rest of Reese's gang is from the first game.
It doesn't do anything, does it?
No, it does. Just let me explain.
Oh, by all means. And by all means, I mean this had better be really, really good, or you're fired.
It eliminates any tangible subject from the field.
Eliminates?
Well, more like it displaces them to another location.
Alive?
Yes, exactly. Alive, but also eliminated.
You've been following Ronnie? Yeah, I've followed him since like 2016 or 17. So it's been, yeah, I've been following him, I think, since I had internet.
Resources at your disposal that I gave you, from my disposal, to build a gun that does not kill people?
I've built a device.
Gun.
Device that doesn't kill. It just sends people on a little vacation.
A vacation to death?
No, just a vacation. They literally vacate.
Our customers don't want to send people on vacation. They want to send them to death! Okay. You know what? Show me. Show me, or put it on the desk, and leave my office.
Okay. I think you're really going to like this, sir.
I am waiting to be deeply impressed here. I mean, floored, really, at this point, and I've seen some
Be right
shit,
back,
so.
no worries. But she did last night. Oh, nice. Yeah, soft bass seems pretty cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Sold.
Right?
That wasn't the blast dummy! It was on display! I can't...
What?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. Impressive. It's very impressive.
That's funny.
Now, you know, reverse phase. Unzap. De-eliminate. Bring it back.
There's no reverse switch, sir. It only does the one thing, so far. It's a prototype.
Well, where the hell did it send my stuff?
Yeah, Panda's pretty awesome. I know he's been playing that Gotham Knights lately.
So it's just... gone? Gone forever. like so many fabric scraps in the wind, coasting through the ether. I'll never see that tie again.
I can get you some electrical tape, sir.
It won't be the same.
Ah! Mr. Strongfork! CEO of the Atlas Company. I am your assistant.
Yeah, Timmy, I know.
Then now is my time to shine! Let me assist you!
Wait, Timmy, what?
I will go on a quest to retrieve what you have lost. Rescue mission!
You would do that? For me?
Of course I would.
Yeah, White Panda is pretty cool.
CEO of the Atlas Company. Doing anything and everything for you is literally the purpose of my existence.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point, actually.
Is no dramatic here? I don't think so. I remember him from, I don't think he's ever been on my stream. I remember him from AP stream.
On Timmy.
I'm ready!
Oh, shit. It worked.
Timmy? Timmy! If he doesn't come back, you'll be hearing from me. Specifically, the sound of my tears.
He'll definitely come back. I think. Someday.
Can I just say, for a gun
Device.
that's designed to be non-lethal, that thing is really
Well, if you're not
some
going to go
damage.
insane with power, what's the point of going insane?
Not a compliment. You can't control it. You barely know what it does, except that it doesn't kill things, which makes it useless.
It isn't designed to kill. Not everything needs to harm people.
I feel harmed. I feel very personally harmed. Just not in a way that's profitable. Oh my God, why?
Hey, thanks, Sniper Brother. Hope you're appreciating the stream so far.
You've reached Reese Strongfork, the CEO of Atlas Corporation.
Well, if it isn't Reese Strongfork.
Susan Coldwell, CEO of TDR. Why are you calling me? You know what? Can you hold on for just a sec? Dr. Dar, you may go. And if it wasn't clear already, you're fired.
But, sir...
Ouch.
Susan, how'd they hang in?
Perky as ever, Reese. And you? Eyes and limbs all accounted for?
Oh, yep. All good over here. Doing just great. Better than. Was there, something you needed?
You know the drill. I can't kill my target until they say their full name out loud, and I am able to confirm its match against the name in the database. That's where you come in. So you must get my target to say their full name out loud.
I'm guessing from your line of work, you don't have a lot of friends.
You are the closest thing I would consider a friend. I do not see you in opposition to my programming. It might be due to your frail build and anemic complexion.
Super. What did they do, whoever you're about to kill?
A man named Jamison Harwin kicked his neighbor's pet skag pup. So the neighbor contracted me to punish him.
Well, I mean, did the skag do something to deserve getting kicked?
Blaming the victim, Octavio? For shame. For shame.
It's not that. Maybe it was self-defense.
I said, for shame. Do you have any further questions before we begin the operation? It shouldn't take long.
I just gotta know, why do you do this? Kill people for money, I mean.
It is what I was programmed for.
Haven't you ever wanted more in life?
Yes.
Like what?
That is beyond the scope of my perception. I literally cannot even begin to articulate it to you. It would be like describing a fifth dimension.
Oh. Okay.
Jamison Harwin lives in that apartment complex. You'll use the buzzer for apartment 3 to get him to come outside. I will be waiting nearby. With death.
With death.
All right.
Perfect.
I guess he deserves it. Let's go.
Yeah? Who's there?
Yeah, I got a pizza here for apartment 3.
What? I didn't order any pizza.
No offense, but are you by any chance drunk, sir?
Well, yeah. How the hell's that relevant?
Drunk folk order pizza, then forget about it. Happens all the time. Think of me as a present from your past self.
That's funny.
All right. I'll be down. Just give me a sec.
While I must admit your methods are strange, it seems to have worked. Now you must get him to say his full name before I can fulfill the contract.
No problem.
Give it here, kid. What gives? I come all the way down here and you don't even got it? You better not be messing with me, boy. I got a hell of a temper.
Oh, dang! I forgot it in the car. I knew I was forgetting something. But before I go, can you confirm your full name for me?
Yeah, it's Jameson Harwin. Now get moving!
Ooh. Brutal.
You just got L0U13. Did I do it right?
Nailed it. Jameson Harwin, we hardly knew you, but you did seem like a real bastard.
Well done. I have received payment. Here is your commission, friend Octavio.
Ooh, cash money, make it rain!
That was weird.
I'm meeting the Kuropakos. You in?
I am indeed in. Though I still cannot fathom how you can eat food from a man who lives in the sewers and befriends Ratch.
I use a lot of hot sauce. And that's how Papa Jordy makes a space calzone.
Fascinating. I have an additional inquiry. You mentioned your past proclivity for stealing. As you know, many of my contracts have been for idiot petty thieves, such as yourself. Now, your sister.
Anu.
Your sister Anu disapproves of this proclivity and wishes for you to stop stealing. Are you heeding her counsel? It is a dangerous hobby, larceny.
I'm trying. I listen to my...
I will be right back in 1 second.
My sister. The two of us, Anu is the...
Smart, responsible one.
Yeah. How did you know?
Because you are certainly the impulsive, irresponsible one.
And you have wonderful people skills.
Fun night, going good. Been checking your channel every minute to see if it has a community tab. It should. I think community tabs got locked for almost every channel now.
Let me introduce you to Diamond Danielle. A real thief and definitely not an idiot.
That's one way to introduce a friend. Sure.
Greetings. Diamond Danielle must be a moniker. Since it obscures your real name, I have a 0% probability of killing you.
Are you flirting with me, robot?
No.
Real charmer.
He's working on his people skills.
Yeah, actually, I know Anthony Jordan, he's got his community tabs unlocked.
We're on our way to Pacos to meet up with Radon.
And there's a lot of other channels that I've seen that
I'm there.
You are not. We must
that are
have
unlocked. They only have like 20, 30, 40, 50 subscribers. I don't know, maybe refresh your YouTube, Aaron. That's the only thing I would think of.
How many
If you
times I
constantly
have to
keep it open, it
sweep
might not
behind
show
the
up.
Counter Octavio killing me. Help you out in a sec.
You want to help me? You'll give me what I asked for, and you know damn well what that is.
Henry?
Hank!
What brings you around these parts?
Same as always. You owe me for protection, and my price ain't budging.
You know, usually a protection shakedown involves actually protecting a place. Didn't see you anywhere when Malawan was blasting holes in my store.
Don't blame me for the whims of our corporate overlords. There's only one thing I want, and it's time to pay up.
That big dude's paying little her for protection? Or, I mean, she's paying that little dude for protection? That makes no sense.
Not at the rate you eat it.
Why? Huh? Do it! Hey, do it, or I'm gonna kill you!
That's how it's gonna be?
I tried to be...
Hey, thanks, Sniper. Appreciate it, brother.
But you feed me enough frozen yogurt to keep me on a...
How's it going, Anthony? How's it measure up? I was kind of on the fence about it, but then Reese showed up from the first game.
I'm through, ass.
And I was like, awesome, it's a total sequel.
Or we're gonna have a dozen flavors worth of
But it doesn't quite play like the Telltale games, but it's still pretty good. And I'm still pretty early in.
Obviously. Unlimited frozen yogurt, and I get to be dead. How is that not the dream?
You'll also put...
But I didn't know if it was going to have any of the new characters or be a sequel, or if it's going to be its own thing. And it looks like it's kind of an unofficial sequel. It's all about different characters, but our old characters are still in there.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And frankly, what'd be the difference? Huh? Whether it be an ice pick to the eye or
got a cold? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Definitely the weather's changing, so people are going to be getting sick. You got to take care of yourselves. Take your vitamins.
You failed.
The Yankees are going to lose? Is it the World Series already? Yeah, I guess that's October, huh?
10,000 Frogerts and a Malawan laser ago. You have got nothing. No. I'm sorry, that was too generous. You are nothing.
I am trying to do this peacefully. Half off all Frogurt. Final offer.
Final? Yeah, I think you're more right than you know. Now. Die quick. I'm hungry.
That's a shame. You've come an awful long way just to die on an empty stomach.
Yeah! Come on!
Uh-oh. There we go.
Any last words?
Order up.
Jeez! Oh no! Is that blood? Am I bleeding?
I tried to be nice, but this time you've gone too far.
She's gonna disintegrate him. Oh! Sub-zeroed him.
Thanks for coming by.
I wonder if I would have let him chill if he would be alive later in the game. Like, I'm gonna have to play it twice to see what kind of decisions affect you or not.
It is now 15 seconds since your last rage-filled outburst. Let's
Oh.
prevent further tirades. Here's a
Whoops.
calming exercise. List the nutritional facts of Peanutty Buddy.
I forgot I had anger management issues.
Total calories per half cup 400, 25 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbohydrates, 38 grams of sugar, 4 grams of protein.
Congratulations, you are now calm.
Fudging hell. Be right with you, dear.
What am I gonna do now? Where am I gonna go? I mean, we're in space. I live here.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect getting a Telltale themed game from Gearbox.
What's
But so
Octavia
far
gonna
it's not
say?
bad.
The way we left things. I know this can work. I just need more time and someone with enough vision to see its potential.
Captain Jack.
Oh, hey, Anu. No big deal or anything, but can you come back to the lab real quick? Like, really, really quick? Like, before you get killed?
Killed? That's a little dramatic, Fong. I got fired. It's a setback, sure, but not a death sentence.
What? You got fired? Yikes and a half? That sucks. Wait, does that mean I'm fired too? You know what? Forget it. Not even on my list of things to stress about right now. We are in the middle of a TDR invasion with dudes in body armor and guns of an admittedly lower quality than Atlas's. The whole shebang. So, let's go.
Could you repeat that? The sound of being fired is still ringing in my ears. It almost sounded like we're in the middle of an invasion.
Yeah, so remember when Malawan tried to stage a hostile force takeover of Atlas back on Promethea?
Of course, I'm from Promethea.
It was devastating for Atlas, and they blew up Strongfork's favorite Frogurt place or something.
No, yeah,
Frogurt. I guess it was Frogurt.
I guess TDR smelt blood in the water and decided it's their turn to take a stab at Atlas because they are a hundo P boarding this facility right now, and it is hostile. Like, very,
Hey, welcome back, Chad.
very hostile.
How do you know all this?
Employees of Atlas, let's all give our surprise guests from TDR a warm welcome and show them what makes Atlas the company it is. And by warm welcome, I of course mean show them everything we've been working on lately at close range.
Let's be elsewhere, fast!
You felt weird.
Oh, crap! Hide, hide, hide!
If you were keeping an active vault key somewhere on your space station, where would you hide it? Boss lady said it's in his office, so that's where we're going. Just don't underestimate this guy, all right? Affirmative. I heard he ripped his own eyeball out. It's kind of crazy you don't mess with.
Oh, nice, yeah. Go ahead and drop that. We will,
Gentlemen, lovely
Let me
to
see
see you.
if that
I'd
works.
offer you a beverage, but my assistant Timmy was recently teleported to God knows where.
Reese Strongford, we are here for the vault key and or your bloodied corpse.
Hey, fellas, come on. Come in. Have a seat. Say, would either of you be interested in a career change? We've got some killer benefits.
Could I get a cocktail?
there we go. I think I just joined.
Fired during a hostile takeover? Yeesh! Bet you can kiss your severance package goodbye.
Oh no, I've got it right here. That door wasn't broken the last time I came through it.
That's the thing about hostile takeovers. They're hostile.
You smell like guilt and shame. Can you mommy bring it back?
I think I'm in. You'll have to double check it. If not, I'll try again after the stream.
Resistance is highly frowned upon. Oh, it's frowning! We're frowning.
That other chick looks like she's wearing clothes from Mass Effect.
Looks like we're not the only ones being invaded. They're headed down to Promethea, too. Didn't you say your brother was down there? He's a survivor, right? I'm sure he'll be okay.
Octavio. Yeah, he's...
I mean, you both came out of that Malawan ordeal okay, yeah?
He's my only family.
Oh, man.
I looked after him for so long, ever since we were adopted into the same home. He's my responsibility, and I love the planet, and now...
Okay, hey. No time for another Anu panic attack, just... breathe a sec.
I have to get down there and find him. He needs me.
Well, hear me out. Maybe you let your brother save his own life while you save yours.
You don't have a brother, do you?
Only child. But I always imagine it'd be like having a pet.
Having a pet? No.
There isn't a life for me with Atlas. And there isn't a life worth living if it doesn't include Octavio in it. So I'm getting off of this tin can, one way or another.
Well, there's only one way. And it's with a launch pod. Follow me.
Am I streaming Tuesday? No, my mom's going to be in town. We're going to be looking for cars. I will not be streaming that night. It will be a week from tonight or a week from Saturday night.
Into a launch pod without being noticed.
By asking me to cause one hell of a distraction. You may not have noticed with your head buried in your research, but we're friends. This is what friends do. And besides, causing a scene, that's something at which I excel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it. Seriously, I have a reputation to uphold.
Oops.
So,
I probably should have hugged her.
Bye then.
You be careful out there, all right?
You too, please.
Oh, and hey, take this for me. I don't want these Tediore bastards getting their hands on my lucky Vaultlander. It'll be safer with you.
Is this... you?
Yeah, I won it in a stupid contest or whatever. No big deal. It's just like the only one in existence. Super rare and wasted on someone who doesn't play. But whatever, just get out of here before I change my mind.
Well, thanks again.
Right. So, I'm headed back that way. You go this way. There's a launch pod ahead. Make sure you get yourself in it. Hey, Tediore! I hear you're looking for a vault key. I know exactly where...
I hope she doesn't get shot. I like her.
Ooh, quick question, though. Are any of you allergic to jabbers?
Nope. There we go. Hoping to get some coins that you bought come in tomorrow. Did you get a tracking number on them? Find out when they're due.
I'm sorry, I'm about to profit off your violent end.
I could replace the engine. It threw a rod. The problem is I got a 2004 Chevy Cavalier, and they're,
Hold on,
you know,
Octavio. I'm coming.
the fact that my car lasted 18 years is pretty good. So even if I spent, you know, $1,000 rebuilding the engine, it's going to take a month to do it. And then, you know, the transmission could just go out next. So at this point, it's almost better to just get something different, which I don't really want to do. I'm a minimalist, so I really like to just take care of the things that I have. Yeah, the worst part is just trying to get to work in the mornings or in the daytime. But it's a problem I'm working on, so hopefully it should be solved in the next week or two. I want to go back to the planet from the first game. I won't have a car payment. I'm going to pay cash in full and get it paid for. I'm not going to do car payments or get a loan. I refuse to do that. Hope I find a good car. I hope I find a good car too. That's kind of the thing. Everyone wants me to go to like Facebook Marketplace, and I'm like, Facebook Marketplace isn't necessarily the best place to look for a good car. Facebook is where people send their cars to die. If you're going to pick this one up, Aaron, I suggest you play the first one. Even though they're not really related. Reese's car. Holy shit, they are kind of related.
You have reached your destination.
That's how most people are, and that's how car companies want you to be, is buying a new car every 5 years, or leasing one or something. I won't do it. I buy a car, get it paid off, and then, you know, I get to enjoy like 5 to 10 years of not having car payments.
I find eating to be both
And your insurance is always cheaper when your car's paid off.
and dispense expired motor fluids.
I'm gonna go talk to Radon. Haven't seen that crazy son of a bitch in a while.
The positive thing about having to get rides, though, is I'm forced to go back to networking again. It's like, oh, I gotta meet people and know people, and you know, you get rides and you meet people, and it's interesting.
No.
And I'm so independent, I'm not used to asking people for help for anything.
Parabolic homing origin netwave emitter, also known as Pahone.
What does a Pahone do?
Everything.
It's really hard for me to be like, hey man, can I get a ride home, or can I get a ride to work, or you know, give me a couple dollars. I can't do that. I'm not wired that way.
Watch the big game.
What is the big game?
That's kind of the biggest challenge I have to overcome, is asking for help, being like, can I get a ride to work? Can I get a ride home from work? Can you give me a ride to the grocery store? I'll pay you this, I'll pay you that. I don't like doing that, because anytime somebody helps you, you know you owe them. Even if they tell you you don't, you know you owe them.
You know, corporations, man. Gatekeepers, suits, the squares. Those chumps can't box me in. I'm a disruptive entrepreneur. I use every competitive edge I can get.
Sounds complicated. I prefer the simple life of learning someone's name and then murdering them. If you were to have me,
I like him. He's totally modeled after HK-47 from Knights of the Republic. He's got to be. They even made him kind of look like HK-47.
Even Diamond Danielle might have aliases with bounties. It's still the same brain when I fire slugs into it.
You sure I can't get you a taco?
No.
Sounds like this could be important. Would be great to fix this and get the latest news from the business world.
Well, I know, right? Tacos sound pretty good right now. Especially street tacos. Oh, those are monster tacos. Maybe. I don't know if you'd want the meat that's in these tacos. Balls for $6. Panko Trio. I don't know. There's a street taco place that opened up in a vacant car lot right up the road from my house like 4 or 5 months ago. And it went from one taco truck, like feeding construction workers that were fixing the main road out front, to being like 2 taco trucks and a whole permanent spot. They got like tables and chairs set out, and it's popular. Like 4 or 5 months later, it's grown in popularity. And I'll get off work, be coming home at like midnight, and that place is still open. And I still never bothered to try to go there.
Aw, Paco posted a photo of himself with his ratchets. It looked cozy. Very cozy. I'm not sure this is 100% legal.
Don't eat the tacos.
What the hell, man? Hey, careful, man.
People just put their trash everywhere. You probably live in a bigger city than I do. Actually, never mind. I take that back. I've been walking a lot lately, and that area is trashed. You miss it when you're driving by it, but when you're walking and you can just look down. Like somebody spilled an entire 12-pack of Mountain Dew. All 12 cans just scattered on the side of the road, like off road. Like you can't see it if you're driving. Explodios. Explodios. Gotta get to know my friends.
Radon, my guy. What's that?
What? No, don't insult me.
They removed more benches in your area because of the hobos.
The DX 6500.
That's kind of sucky. I saw New York City was doing stuff too because all the hobos were just laying on the vents and the sewers in the wintertime that would blow the hot air up from the subways.
Totally.
So they had to redesign those to make them really uncomfortable for people to want to sleep on. So the undercity of New York can get vented properly.
I suppose a sniper turned thief would want to stay off grid. Wait, what's this? Another alias? 10-Pin Patty. She goes bowling under that name. Didn't see that coming. Outstanding bounties? None! Whew. But she's been caught smelling used bowling.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, Anthony. I'm sorry to hear that.
Didn't see that coming.
I guess those guys don't want to talk. Who else is there? I can't jump. Five eat taco. That's not blunt.
Paco B. Dupont. I'm in the midst of an enthralling chess match. Leave your message. While I move rook to c4.
You've reached Danielle's Echo Mail. Please leave your name and message, and when I have a moment, I will track you down and shoot you. Thanks.
That's cold, Danny. Real cold. Just answer!
Has anyone ever told you how much the believers...
It kind of plays like a Telltale game.
Not in the last 30 seconds.
It doesn't look like I have too much more freedom. It's pretty much the same as like the modern, like Walking Dead Season 4. Kind of feels like that. Buttons are a little bit different. Yeah, that's true. That's because they can get those illegals to vote for them. Vote the way they want. That's why. That's the same with a lot of the homeless around here, Anthony. A lot of them, you know, there's programs and a homeless shelter set up for them, and most of them. The thing with the homeless shelter is you have to be improving your life. You have to have a job and be trying to improve your life, and you know, take showers when you go into those shelters. And apparently they're pretty seedy anyway. But most of the homeless people just want to be drunk or on drugs. Which I don't know how they do it, because it's getting cold as hell outside. I did know this one homeless guy like 20 years ago, and he wasn't like your typical homeless guy. Like, he was literally like jobless and homeless, and we gave him a job, and then he went to the homeless shelter. And since they don't charge you to live there, he was able to save up enough money to get an apartment, and then he was able to save up enough money to like move his family out to where he was, and then he was able to like save up enough money to like move out of his apartment and like rent a house. And then I lost contact with him after that, but I was like, wow, that's how you do homeless correctly. Like, he wasn't letting his situation, like, dictate. I knew there'd be money in a washing machine. There always is. I think I've gotten to know everybody. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people have like a fear of success. You know, a fear of being congratulated for a job well done. That's like a thing. Oh, I was waiting for you, sex bot. I don't have access to Pornhub, so I gotta rely on you. So thank you. Don't forget to leave a like, sex bot. I don't know how to, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. We're done, right?
What about a burrito?
No.
No, they're not even bots. They're like algorithms. I don't even think there's like, yeah. Right, am I still meeting new people? What's my objective here? Okay, we're ready to bounce. This is 1,000 times better than Gotham Knights. I was watching you play it, and I was watching somebody else stream it, and I'm just not a fan of killing off Bruce Wayne. Like, I'm a fan of the Court of Owls storyline and what they got going on, but Okay, we're ready to move on, robot.
A tostada.
No.
Louis Engineer schematics. I feel like I'm looking at him naked.
You are.
I don't know how Gotham Knights end. Maybe they do have him become Batman in the end. I've never seen the campaign, like, the end of it. Oh, did I come? Yeah, I did come back here. Hey, thanks, Sniper. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Sorry I'm stalling it out. The only people I haven't talked to are these, like, Walter White, like, Breaking Bad wannabe people. Alright, if I've only got 2 friends here, then where's the dwarf? Did I miss something about him?
Dude's bought so many bombs. So many bombs.
That should be everybody now.
Hey, it looks like he also bought a piano. That's cool. Nope, it's a bomb shaped like a piano. Mm-hmm.
Get over here, man. I need your help.
Got a taco necklace. That's dedication. Alright, what's a Paco? Paco's tacos.
Hey, amigo, listen. You haven't seen Juniper around, have you?
Sup, Paco? Juniper.
Even said in your stream, Dick Grayson looks like Batman in the video game. I kind of hope he does turn into Batman at the end of that one, or Batman's not really dead or something. I don't know.
So the rats, right?
Yes, man.
It looked like it was walking around and a lot of like grinding, a lot of punching and kicking, like Arkham Knights in those games.
Look, I cannot leave the cart. Be a ball and find it for me, please.
What I'm hearing is find Juniper and I'll give you a free time.
It'll eventually be on PlayStation now. I'll probably check it out when it at that point.
One Juniper coming up.
She's a sweetie. Regis are the galaxy's gift to Promethea. They're scrappy and disgusting. Hey, kinda like you, fool.
I think they're just rolling with it. Saints Row did the same thing with like overindulgence of stupid things like tacos. Like, yeah, everybody loves tacos, but you don't gotta worship them. Saints Row was real bad about it. Find a Juniper. See, that's Danielle. I need Juniper. Where's Juniper? See, unless Juniper's not a person. Are you bouncing, AP? Now, if you are, you have yourself a wonderful evening. People are upset that their dog isn't going to play a part in Resident Evil 4 remake. I haven't heard anything about that yet.
Not even a chimichanga?
Okay, he doesn't want food. We don't feed that guy. Come on now. You need to break the program cycle. My streams are very chill, and I appreciate that. I wish I could get a little further. There's literally only like 3 people to talk to, and I can't find, not one of those guys. That's probably what I'm looking for. Just money. There's a dog you can save at the beginning of the original. Oh, nice. The remake just found it dead in a bear trap and gutted. You know, whoever had to program that like end sequence is just like a dog hater, and they're like, nope, I'm not even gonna bother showing up to work that day. We're just gonna have it dead in a bear trap. And all the dog lovers and animal activists are like freaking out about it.
Yo.
That's where your Twitter's exploding on that one.
Dude, okay, I get it.
Thoughts on technically re-releasing Resident Evil 7? I don't know. I'm all for it. They can't come up with any new ideas, so they might as well remake all the old games. I mean, they're doing it anyway. They're making money off it. We're gonna buy it. You know, they know that about us. Like, well, they're gonna buy anything they sling. Alright, what are we doing, Paco? I can't find that Jasmine.
Hey, guys and gals. Wouldn't happen to know where Juniper ran off to, would you?
Careful, man. You gotta be an alpha to earn their respect. Well, you...
Whatever. I'm an alpha. And this alpha is gonna go look for Juniper somewhere else.
Okay, that's out of the way. Hey, thanks, Sniper. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm hoping I can find this Juniper person. Relative. Ooh, what is this? Cracked wall.
Juniper! You in there, girl?
Is Juniper a dog?
It's a solid maybe. But how am I gonna get you out of there?
That's how. This axe. Nope. Let me grab the axe. Come on now. The chainsaw, maybe? The explosives guy, maybe.
If you wanted discretion, you shouldn't have hired an explosive expert.
Hate to disturb a business call, but...
Hold it, please. This better be good.
Oh, it is. I need your talents to help me free Paco's Ratch. She's trapped behind a wall.
And this Ratch
Capcom
is
Games
my
got
problem,
content for their remakes.
It isn't, but You get to explode things, and Paco will owe you one.
Free tacos?
Free tacos.
Point to the problem.
I get it at the bowling alley. People will still come in wearing masks. And I don't mean to be a jerk, because if you want to wear a mask, go ahead and wear a mask. But I'm half deaf. So if you come up to me talking to me and you... I'm like, I can't hear what you're saying. Take your mask off so I can read your lips. It has nothing to, you know... And I don't try to be rude about it, but... You know, I respect everybody doing their thing, but... At the same time, I'm like... Don't come at me talking like this. I'm not going to hear you. And you know, at this point, I don't come off rude. It's like a second skill. Like, people will come up and start talking, and I'm like, I can't hear you. I'm deaf. And then they will. They'll pull down and tell me what they want, but... Just a matter of fact about it. Yeah, and it's usually older people, so I can be really respectful about it. It's people in their, like, 50s and 60s that are still doing it. So I can be respectful about it. If I get, like, some, like, you know, 20-year-old doing it, I'm at work, so I still have to be respectful about it, but... Return... Jennifer to Pasco. Alright, where's Paco?
One Juniper, as promised.
Oh, who's the cutest little rat that ever was? Yes, my Juniper, mi amor.
Thanks, Ox. Oh, you want to sing?
One taco, yeah.
Hey, is that the new foreign model, right? That thing's a real deal.
I don't need to wear like a hearing impaired name tag thing, because like the word spread like a wildfire, like within a week of me starting there. Like, I'm literally like the deaf guy that works at the bowling alley. Like, even customers know that, because we get a lot of repeat customers, and they're like, they learned quick. Like, everyone thought I was an asshole. Like, people would start talking to me, and I kind of ignore them and walk by. And they'd even bitch. They'd be like, the lady that does the schedule, she's like, yeah, I asked Lonnie to do this, and he just like walked right fucking by me and didn't say anything, and he doesn't like me. And they had to learn. It's like, oh, he's deaf. He does that with everybody. Now they all know. So there's time, you know. And I work with a lot of women, and women are what I can't hear, because they got that high pitched voice. Like, I can hear deep voice in men, you know, stuff like that. But like children, I can't hear kids. If like kids come up asking for stuff, I'm like, I can't hear what the hell they're saying. Or if you got an accent, like English is your second language, that's a huge problem. And yeah, it's funny. We've got like a system worked out where it's like we do like sign language things, and people are like, hey Lonnie, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on it. So it's kind of funny. I could get hearing aids, but those are super expensive, and I don't know. I don't want them. The world's ugly, and I don't really need to hear it, so. Yeah, my job's super chill and super cool. It's like everybody's like really interconnected, which I didn't realize when I started there how interconnected everybody is. Oh, whoa, this is different. Oh, that's like a proxy server. It's like my pirating. That was a weird little interesting minigame.
Jackpot! This is one sweet executable. This isn't business news.
That does not sound good.
No, it definitely does not.
Whatever. Let Atlas handle it. Why should the citizens risk their neck in a war that has nothing to do with us?
When bombs and bullets start flying, it'll sure have
Well, see, the thing with your buddy probably got hearing enhancers. And hearing enhancers, somebody gave me those and you put them in your ear and they amplify everything. So if you can't hear like high frequencies like me, I can't hear like in Aliens when Newt screams when the alien comes out. I used to hear that. Now I can't hear her scream. Like those high pitched noises. A hearing aid would make you hear those high pitched noises, but it wouldn't amplify, you know, deeper resonant voices. Whereas hearing enhancers, you put those in and they'll amplify every sound on the planet. So an airplane engine is going to sound 1,000 times louder, you know, and somebody whispering is going to sound 1,000 times. It's actually worse for your ears to do it that way. You need to pay the thousands of dollars and get a hearing aid that will just feed you the frequencies that you're missing. They won't feed you every frequency amplified because that's bad for you. I've got hearing enhancers in my drawer and I refuse to wear them because of just that reason. I'm like, I'm going to go more deaf if I wear these.
And it came with quasi-mandatory plastic surgery. I feel like a teenager again. Which is so appropriate, given where we are. Gosh.
I don't know, I was in a band for, like, I had hearing problems when I was a kid, and then I decided to be in a heavy metal band for 20 years, which was a really stupid idea. And then not wear hearing protection throughout the whole 90s and early 2000s.
Good to know you're just
and yeah, that was all, those were all bad choices.
Excuse me?
Oh, I said you're as much of a massive, impressive, big brain in hallways.
Aw, thanks. And oh my gosh, guess what? Remember that girl you had a crush on back in school? We got married, right? Anyway, I don't think I've seen you since you activated that crazy
Any footage of this metal band? You'd have to go to my interval playlist on my channel. There's some stuff there, some songs there. Our live footage is on a buddy's channel.
Mode anymore.
Which I'll have to, maybe I'll share some of that on my Discord.
Oh, sure. No more gossiping, Reba. Work time. Oh no. Yes, please.
Yeah, I don't blame you guys. The older I get, the further away I get from it. But yeah, it was more punk than heavy metal. More like, yeah. Whoa.
Thankfully, I've been able to.
Yeah, we had a lot of like, it was more like attitude punk music because I did all the songwriting, so it's all most of the music's reflective of like how I was feeling in my 20s.
I love it when people show me all the damage that didn't occur. That's always super useful when assessing a claim.
See, I can't do mumble rap. Everybody at my work listens to that mumble rap stuff. And I give them shit, and I'm like, is this, what song is this? Like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hum the lyrics for me, hum it. And they're like, what? And I'm like, if you can't hum the song, it's not music. Because music has a melody, and you can hum it, you know? That's kind of my joke with a lot of, like, the people that I work with. Because they listen to the kind of music that you hear on, like, Madden 23 soundtrack. Like, a lot of that, like, just weird rap nonsense.
Nothing a coat of paint wouldn't fix.
Yeah, if only I had some money from an insurance claim. Oh, so I could buy some.
Noted.
You're in a class with a lot of rap fans. I mean, it's music. Everything's music, you know. You could smash crash cans together, and I've seen people take that to Vegas as music, so.
The jukebox is a little worse for wear, too.
Looks broken to me.
Nah, just needs a little of the old Fran razzle-dazzle.
No, music should definitely have beat with it. I was raised around like a lot of old school country music, classic rock.
What a delightful.
Pretty much any kind of music before the year 2000 is what I grew up with. A lot of the music from the last 20 years, I'm like, I don't know, a whole heck of a lot of it, which puts me out of touch with literally almost everybody I work with,
What's that?
or at least in my department.
Oh, it's one of those silly little Vaultlanders toys. How kitschy.
Yeah, we listen to a lot of old school country at work sometimes, and it reminds me of like hanging out in my uncle's auto shop as a kid, or you know, stuff like that. There we go.
I call it the Malawan Skylight. This is where the Malawan laser beam cleaved right through the ceiling.
The claim says the hole is 5.2 meters long, but it looks like it's only about 4.9.
Does that matter?
Everything matters.
I'd put them on the same level, honestly, Anthony. Modern movies and modern music, they're all factory line. And I was watching an interview from one of the musicians I follow, and they're just like, modern music, it's all about, it's not about talent so much as it's about having a personality, like, you know, your Instagram and your social media.
Yes, just a few more things.
Anything else you want to show me?
Nope, that's it.
No, I think that about does it.
Well, that just about covers the front of the shop. Let's see that back room.
Yeah, I even saw this character in
everything I need already. I just got.
I didn't really when I just seen the image of her, I was like, nah, I can take her or leave her. I was hoping for, like I said, the older gangs. So it was cool to see at least Reese at the beginning of the first one, of this one.
You know that doesn't apply.
I'm hoping we see the rest of the cast from the first one as these episodes progress.
In order to approve your claim. And I want to see that back room.
I said no, Reba.
I'd say this is classic Fran, but I honestly never paid enough attention to you to know if that's true or not. Look, hun, if you want your insurance money, I need to see the whole store. The end.
You've already seen the damage. Just approve the claim.
Let me simplify things for you. Let me in that back room, or I'll deny your claim right here and now.
This is gonna be awkward.
Stop eating my cords.
Is that ice cubes? Why are they on the floor instead of on a tray? Oh my god, it's a guy!
Wait!
You chopped up a guy and put him in your freezer?
He was trying to kill me.
You're a psycho! A psycho bandit! You're never getting another cent. Not from my firm. Not from any firm. Actually, why don't I put out a bounty for you?
Yeah, that's true. Modern entertainment's bad. That's because it's being made by, like, I don't know, modern people, like 20, 30, 40-year-old, like our generation's making stuff. And
something.
I don't know if it was these kids that just got handed their parents' jobs in Hollywood or what.
On your head.
They're fucking up baseball. They're fucking up football, too. I don't follow hockey, but I'm sure they're fucking up hockey and NASCAR. Yeah, my cat. She likes to hang out because it's cold. You won't see her all summer long, but now that it's cold, she wants that body heat. One thing I didn't realize about this franchise, how many different corporations there were. I always thought it was Hyperion, because Hyperion was a corporation in the first game. Or the Tales from the Borderlands one. I haven't played the trilogy. So it's weird to see different corporations show up.
How does he do that?
Martin Scorsese is a good example. I know, and he's right about everything he says about it. Like, you look at his movies, Goodfellas, Casinos. You know, those movies, like you said in Last Night Stream, those movies will be around in 100 years. Nobody's gonna give a shit about, like, Iron Man 3 in 100 years. Or, you know, Doctor Strange Part 7, or any, well, who knows. Casino was badass. It's one of my it's into my top 5 favorites. To the point where I was like, when I went to Vegas, I was I got to go to the Stardust before it got bulldozed down and hang out and be like, wow, this was his casino.
Stay calm. We must approach this with level heads.
We can't let these bastards take our streets. Not on our watch.
Didn't you literally just say to let Atlas handle it?
Yeah, well, that was before they came to our streets. We can't let them get away with this.
I'm gonna take the high ground.
Is this gonna be my crew for the new season? The Irishman was pretty badass too. I did really like The Irishman. And I'm one of the few people who sat through the entire, like, 4.5 hour viewing in one sitting. I got through that one in one sitting.
Hey, Radon! Huh? That'll teach TDR what happens when you mess with our city! Hell yeah! We gotta take down that TDR commander!
The Departed was pretty good, but that was probably, like, my least favorite one.
Phone a friend for backup.
I didn't mind the CGI. I understood the significance of the storytelling, so I could forget it.
Situation. Kind of situation solved with a bullet to the nasal cavity?
What isn't?
The Departed was pretty good. That's got a lot of that was Jack Nicholson and, like, Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg. It's another up there movie.
What if I really need?
I'm taking the training wheels off, Ogg. Gotta learn to survive on your own, like a big boy.
I don't wanna!
Our commander has fallen! When I fight whoever did this, I'll shoot them!
Is that a machine gun dog?
That regrettably mouthy weapon might prove useful.
I never thought those words would come out of my mouth. A machine gun dog.
You Promethean scumsack!
Yeah, Departed was pretty decent. I really liked that one.
Hey, everyone! This guy killed the Tedior commander!
So far, this weapon is not useful.
How dare you! I am an official Tedior weapon, designed for Tedior personnel only! You can't manhandle me with your filthy corporate unapproved paws! You have no standing with Tedior! And Don't you smell like you're poor? No!
Is that a good enough reason?
You're making a big mistake, bucko!
Laying down the law. I like this, Octavio.
I'm learning to be brutal.
That functioning TDO comms device could prove useful.
Sadly, they don't make movies like The Departed or, you know, Martin Scorsese. I think The Irishman was probably one of the last good movies I've seen in a long time.
It's not stealing if he's already dead.
Truly a model of human decency.
I don't think there's been a movie in the past, like, since 2020 that I've been like, that's been announced that I've been like, yes, I can't wait to see that. I'm going to go see it in the theater. I can't think of one.
Not on my watch. Right. How you like that?
No, it's been on my watch list for YouTube on Netflix for a while. Because I even got the broken up into the 8 episodes. And I haven't seen it yet. But I do plan to watch Hateful Eight. I just need to make time to do it.
Take cover, Papa Gerard.
King of the Monsters, that one was pretty decent. I did like Godzilla vs. Kong too. At least visually it looked really good. I like the way they portrayed the Hollow World in that one. Because I'm going to be doing a Hollow World campaign like the next time we play it, you know, probably in about a year when we do our next D&D campaign. I'm going to be doing Hollow World. So it was cool to kind of like watch that and draw some inspiration from it.
No! The consequences of my actions!
Oh my god, that is so sad.
You can grab my handle, but you'll never take my...
Is that on Netflix? I'm going to have to check that out. I heard Netflix is going up. I'm mooching off my buddy's Netflix again right now. Like, he always gets it every holiday season.
Real piece of work, gun guy.
Why don't you turn me around and look me in the face?
So I was able to recheck out that Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which I recommend. That was awesome. I know Zathos was like, you really gotta watch it. I'm like, I'll get around to it. I finally did, and I'm like, no, you're right, this is badass.
Nothing personal, but I just think I like you better when you're a cop.
That seems extreme.
I think it's the family plan's going up. I don't know if the individual plan's going up. So I saw people are playing at $11.99 for YouTube. I've been playing $9.99 for YouTube since like 2019 or whenever Cobra Kai Season 1 came out on YouTube Red way back then. I was paying $9.99, and I even looked. I was in Ronnie's Discord, and like him and White Panda were talking about it going up. And I even looked at my credit card, and my YouTube is still at it's still at $9.99 a month. So I don't know what's going on or what they were talking about with that.
Wait! At least tell me your name. I deserve to know the name of the man that killed me.
Oh, it's Hubert Hot Dog. My friends all call me.
I liked Elvis. The ending was confusing. Like, if you didn't know how Elvis died, he takes off on an airplane, and then they tell you that Elvis died. So if you didn't know, you'd be like, did Elvis die in a plane crash? And it's like, no, I don't know why they chose to end the movie that way. That was kind of visually weird. That was the only part I thought was weird.
It's not safe here.
And it's not apparently accurate, you know. The more the more people are talking about it, it's like, you know, it was really a focused movie on one thing. It wasn't Elvis's whole life story. It was his life story through, like, the perspective of his manager and drug use, and it was a really kind of thing, like, small tunnel vision version of Elvis's life.
We should go to France to lie low.
And risk bringing Tedior to her doorstep.
Relax, we got the...
Yeah, Elvis had like a heart attack on the toilet. It was a very non-Klingon, honorable, dramatic death. He was like, you know, on pills and like, you know, all that stuff that makes you... He's old and fat and then on like cocaine and shit, like speed to his, you know, his heart's beating like this when it shouldn't be, and then he like goes to take a shit and stayed in there too long and just died. Very, very. Supposedly, there's other people that say that, you know, that's a lie, and he was friends with Richard Nixon, and Richard Nixon got him into the witness protection program, and he actually didn't die until like 2004 as a homeless man living in San Diego, California, under some weird alias. But the DNA, he got his, they did this homeless guy's DNA, and they're like, this DNA is coming back as Elvis Presley, and they're like, this can't be Elvis Presley. They're like, but the DNA says it's Elvis Presley, and it's this homeless guy that died under a bridge. He was sober. He wasn't like some heroin junkie or anything, but that was like a urban legend that just went around like within the past 10 years or so. But supposedly he died on the toilet. And then, you know, the theory is he didn't want to be famous anymore because of all the bullshit going on, that his friend was Richard Nixon, and he got him into the witness protection program. And he became like some nobody in San Diego.
I always knew the so-called psychos of this planet merely needed time to develop their own cultural norms.
Benny Hill had the same thing in front of his TV. I believe it. Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead, you know, that guy died playing video games. That guy's like one of the most legendary bass players in heavy metal. You know, and he's like, he died playing video games just like in like recent years.
Mistake! Mistake! A mistake is happening!
Eat my head. Spin the D.
Excuse me. Mistake!
He'd take the bullshit to be rich. Oh, shit!
It didn't go down like that.
Oh, wow. Maybe I should pay attention to the game a little bit, huh? He'll take the bullshit to be rich. I wouldn't. I'd take bullshit over rich any day. Don't forget, money is the devil. I totally got Negan'd. Let's retry this. This time, let's pay attention to the game a little bit.
Safety first! Time to run!
Run, princess, run.
Friend.
I saw your future if you don't, and it's brutal.
I always knew the so-called psychos of this planet merely needed time to develop their own cultural norms. So pleased to meet you. I'm...
Oh, I bet it would. That would definitely be the benefit of seeing that like live. I saw it on my bootleg thing. So I had to have headphones on to pick up all the audio, because there's no subtitles on it. Paycheck to paycheck's more common than people realize. And there's no shame in it.
Tell them I'll spin the teeth, whatever they want. I didn't mean to offend.
Let's tell them we're running!
What do we do?
I was pretend rich until my car broke down. I was like, I got money for like a PlayStation and stuff like that. I don't have, you know, buy a new car kind of money. I mean, I do, but that would be like all my retirement money, all my everything money. I'm like, yeah. If I buy a nice fancy car, I'd be back to paycheck to paycheck. That's why I kind of want to just buy like a beater up car.
You all seem super stressed. I think you could use a vacation.
Disappear them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Scientist.
Again! Pretty girl!
Uh-oh, it's broken. Run. Oh shit, we got her on our side. That's cool. Don't die. Don't die. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Oh, they gotta learn their style of minigames. Did he kill me?
It'd be hilarious if it ended like that, right?
Oh, at least it starts me here. That's cool. I thought I was gonna have to do that whole sequence over again. Alright, take two and action. Cut, you got it, baby doll. We'll get the rest in editing. Everybody take the afternoon off.
Murder! Murder! She did a good one!
I wonder if she's on my side now. That would be cool.
A glorious prelude of viscera and confetti!
That'd be the closest you could get to being in a concert. I guess they got the holograms. You can get the Elvis holograms. I saw that they did like what, the Tupac Shakur holograms.
Anu. My name is Anu.
I'm assuming this episode should be wrapping up soon.
Anu saved us!
It's been pretty fun. It was better than I thought. The fact that we got Reese at the beginning gives me hope that we're going to get the rest of the characters as this story develops.
You can't kill and be a hero. I was going to show people that there's another way.
Well, I see why they believe that. Tupac was putting albums out 5 years after his death. Like, that's how much pre-recorded stuff he had. So it's kind of understandable people would think that.
No! To staple face!
But no, Suge Knight had him killed. He had Biggie Smalls killed. He had everybody who was in that entire rap scene in the 90s killed. That's why everybody was afraid of Suge Knight. I don't know how Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre got out of that alive. Or Ice Cube. Or Ice-T. God, all those guys were in that. They were all connected with it.
Thought about becoming not psycho!
Oh, is being a psycho something you can quit?
Not without a death day!
They left his label after he went to prison, and he didn't have the kind of pool he had. If he'd have never gone to prison, they probably wouldn't have been able to get away and get on a legit label with legit lawyers that could protect him from Suge Knight.
Happy birthday to me!
I shouldn't be giving this to her.
I have this small rock. I think it somehow rolled into my pocket during the fight. Happy Reborn Day! It's identical to all the rocks.
No, you're right. Wasn't he like East Coast?
It's nothing, really.
I think he was in Vegas for a fight, if I remember my history correctly. Which I'm a heavy metal guy, so I'm even surprised I know this much about like the old school rap days.
I'd like to get down now, please. Thanks for that.
This one was cool. I'm excited for the rest of this. I was really skeptical going into it.
staple face.
I'm like, is it going to be modern? Is it going to be woke? And it's like, kinda. It's modern, so it's going to have those elements in it, but it's not bad.
Octavio, he works at a frozen yogurt shop in Meridian City. I have to see him. It's actually really urgent, and I've already lost so much time. I hope your feet are fast! Not ideal. Of course, nothing about this day has been ideal.
The thing I like about these episodic games is it's a perfect time to end the stream, because, you know, the game wraps up and it feels like an ending, whereas you're playing something like Forbidden West or maybe Gotham Knights, and it's like, you can go forever and ever, and it's like, alright, do I end it here? Do I end it here? This one, when it's over, it's like, oh, it's over. Yeah, I was gently surprised with this one. And I'm not the hugest Borderlands fan. Like, I've only played Tales from the Borderland and this one. I've never played any of the Tales from the Borderland trilogy.
By popular demand.
You're late.
I have a really good excuse this time. So, first thing, this is my friend Louis.
I am known formally as L0U13.
No, he's known formally as HK-47. He's a ripoff from a Star Wars robot.
It is customary to respond to an introduction. Please, state your name, for the record.
Octavio, down! It's here to kill me!
What? No. Who'd want to kill you?
She is partially correct. A bounty has been posted for Bandit Queen Francine Miscavige, also known as Frostbite.
Frostbite? Octavio, start drafting up merch ideas.
Already working on it.
I know, it is kind of surprising.
Yes.
Like, you never knew, you know. My sister used to listen to all those rap artists, and I never did. I was a heavy metal guy, but I remember listening to it, talking shit about it, not really, like, realizing how hardcore that scene was back then. With Vanilla Ice getting hung upside down outside of a hotel.
Invading the planet.
Like, they were truly gangsters.
Another corp invasion?
Their own breed of gangsters, but still.
Stuff going on.
What kind of?
Octavio, moment of your time. The killbot can wait up front.
Friend, just so you know, he was programmed to be an assassination bot. He doesn't like killing. I mean, honestly, who likes killing?
Your pea-flavored ice cream. That's disgusting.
Who the hell is that?
Insurance lady.
And what's on my foot? Is that a Bible?
Hanks.
I thought you were in recovery.
Scolding does not look good on
That
you.
cat is freaking out.
Young.
Well, clearly you have nothing to worry about from Louis. At least he's programmed to mess people up.
What are you doing hanging out with troublemaking assassin bots like that anyway? I taught you better than that.
Oh, stop acting like you're my mom.
Oh, I am not your mom.
Hey, thanks, Sniper.
Streets are cleared. Commander's dead. Killed by some street punks.
I appreciate the following and the support. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Franz Frogers. Oh. The one with the negative 3.5 Yell rating. Yeesh. En route now.
Mind telling me what that's about?
Well, when TDR showed up and started shooting, we kinda shot back. I think they might have sort of tracked us here.
We'll commandeer as many free samples as possible before eradicating target.
I'm sure you were doing the right thing.
Oh. Thanks. I don't know, I thought you'd be mad.
Never gonna be angry at you for trying to do good. I assume killing corporate thugs falls under that umbrella.
That means a lot.
Yeah, I heard that too. I actually heard just recently I saw some documentary about like why everybody was afraid of Suge Knight, and that was just like how ruthless he was back then, and like what he was, you know, he didn't care about prison time, he didn't care about, you know, alibis. Like if you crossed him, he would kill you. Like he didn't care if you were, you know, what kind of like status you had.
I need you to cover for
well, as far as, you know, the people within his reach.
Robot police, man, you know what happens when they don't believe me, right?
I know it's too much to ask, but I've got nowhere else to go. And stop.
Look, just make sure she doesn't kick up a fuss, and while you're at it, maybe start to clean up the mess on the floor.
Thank you, friend. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Die, probably.
On your knees! Get on your knees!
No.
The boy and the bot, where are they? Bot sighted!
Hello.
On your knees!
Yes.
Rebel apprehended! Well done, you're really, really good at this. Oh, thank you. Love you. I love you too.
What?
Where's the boy? Where's the boy?
What boy?
That boy.
Him.
Damn
I
it.
hired him a week ago.
Why?
Incompetence.
That sounds like a management problem. Maybe you didn't give him the tools he needed to succeed.
That's awesome.
Fire! Preparing!
That's what you would get in a dystopian world. He was incompetent. Well, you didn't do your job as a manager.
Because bullet wounds make me real angry.
That's brutal.
Firing!
You are about to execute a GDO licensee and subsequently impact quarterly profits. Stand down.
What?
This is fun.
We're Froyo machines. They're TDR brand. We can't kill her or she'll stop paying the licensing fee. Come on!
That's true.
What are you two idiots doing?
Hold fire!
Explain yourselves.
I keep thinking that Susan, like the owner of YouTube, the CEO of YouTube.
Ma'am,
I don't know why.
we were pursuing a rebel, but he's being housed by this woman, and we wanted to shoot her, but she's a TDR licensee, and now our guns won't fire, and...
Oh, damn licensee loophole. I will have the gunsmith fix that before the next invasion.
So, we should just let her go?
For God's sakes, use your imagination. If you can't shoot her, bring that disgusting parody of a frozen yogurt stand down on their heads. Let the rebel kill them. I swear, I should have trusted this invasion to General Stanwyck. Let him deal with you idiots.
What's your name? Coldwell.
Chairwoman Coldwell, darling, get it right.
Just committing it to memory. 'Cause once I survive this, I'm gonna devote every waking moment to tracking you down and putting a bullet in your head.
Soldier, bring me closer. Frozen yogurt. That's when you use milk instead of cream, yes? Never was much for it. Just seemed objectively worse than ice cream. Beneath it. Almost. Now, some people might say that's a matter of opinion.
Right, she's kind of right. I'm an ice cream guy as opposed to yogurt.
No, that's not true. Some things are just better than others. Some people are just better than others. On any planet in any galaxy, the cream rises to the top. And that's why I'm here and you're there. Soldiers, bring this place down already.
Yes, ma'am.
This isn't cruelty. This is just the natural order of things.
I'm here. I'll go willingly.
Oh, you son of a bitch. It's like the Oprah Winfrey show. You get grenades, you get grenades. Everybody gets grenades. Look under your chairs, everyone.
Octavio!
Was that episode 1? That was kind of a weird way to end it.
Bad things happen to everyone.
Nice.
Getting fired by your boss during a planetary invasion is bad. Starting a street war with that planetary invader is
That was
bad
kind of
too.
like I was
Having
expecting
your
it to end
business
soon.
blown up more by those planetary invaders.
That's where it's kind of weird, like how it's not a Telltale game, so they
got hit with some really bad things.
don't have the
But that's not what
atmosphere,
makes
I
them
guess. Like they
special.
kind of do.
What
That's
makes them
I guess that's my
special is
big
what they
complaint
do
with this
with the bad.
game, just from the episode 1 I played.
Forget courageous
They got
law
almost
hunters.
everything right except the
Sometimes
atmosphere.
All it takes to change the galaxy is a trio of
Like even in
losers trying to get through a
Telltale's
bad day.
Part 1, I cared about Reese. I cared about
Just maybe
all the characters.
uncover a shiny
This one,
little
even though I got spent about 3 hours getting through the first, I don't know if I care about these characters that much. I cared more about seeing Reese in his little cameo. So is this episode 2? Do I get credits? It was too much time on tacos. That was like, I get that from Saints Row, because Saints Row's got that same kind of like over ridiculousness. Is this a post-credit scene or just like the beginning of part 2?
My shop.
I think it's the beginning of part 2. I'm gonna have to check. Let's say I quit. What does that mean? Unsaved progress is fine. See, what does that bring us? Oh, I'm gonna stream this whole game pretty much every Sunday till I'm done. Actually, you want to hear my Sunday schedule? Is I'm gonna be streaming this game every Sunday, and by the time I'm done, The Devil in Me should be out on November 17th. I'm gonna be streaming that, and on my other days off, I'm gonna try to stream. Oh, we are on episode 2. Yeah, that was a weird format to end that on. That was kind of strange. My choices. Yeah, I wish they would have ended it, did credits, and then move on to the second part. I didn't like how they just threw me into the second part like that, but I'll have to watch out for that in the future so we don't just jump into the third part. But yeah, that is my plan as far as streams go. I work all the damn time now, and I don't have a car, so everything's really up in the air. But this was a really fun stream. I was looking forward to this game. I am so thankful it wasn't a disappointment, because I bought it, and I'm like, I haven't heard anything about it. I don't know anything going into it. Doesn't have. I didn't see any of the original characters, so I was like, I don't know. And then, yeah, starting off with how we got it, and then we got Reese's cameo. It was just like, it was cool. It was fun. I'm liking it. You guys have a good night. Thank you, and I will see you probably next weekend. Yeah, the characters are going to have to grow on me. Usually by the first episode, you either like them or hate them. So far, I'm just kind of on the fence. I think, Sniper, you guys have a good night. You have a good stream, Sniper. I'll try to catch your stream out. And I know you should be streaming here in about an hour or so. So I'll try to be around to check yours out. The rest of you all have a good night. Thank you so much for the support. If you feel like leaving a like or a dislike, that's all fine. And I'll catch you all next time.